Okay, so I have recorded something else that's going up as well, if you want to be bored to tears and listen to a meandering version of this story. But I am aware that people want to know how it went today. And so I'm going to tell you, because I'm actually so tired, and I figured this was quicker than me typing, although I am probably going to put... never mind. Anyway, so I got there this morning after my panic attack, which I have no idea. I was all in my head, replaying how it was going to go out. Anyway, and I panicked, and then managed to calm myself down, and yeah, so got in there, got in the queue, and I didn't make it through the first set, and I actually ended up in the front of the queue when he went to the photo shoot. And then there was loads of like security people and crew members, and they're like, we're really sorry, he's only going to be about half an hour. I'm like, oh, it's fine, it's worth the wait. Spend half an hour having a chat with the people behind me, watching Elijah Wood. Oh, brilliant. And then it was like 2 minutes before we arrived, and I'm like to the people just behind me going, please, can you go first? I can't. I just, no, I'm not comfortable with that. I need someone to go first and just prepare the way. And they were lovely. They were like, do you want us to stand with you? And I'm like, that's fine. I just need someone to go first. So go, get myself checked off the list, and my name's been written on a post-it by his PA or whoever she was. She was a lovely lady, and I got to go up, and he's like, "Han," and I'm like, yeah, like solo. And oh, he found that so amusing. He had a little giggle to himself, and I think he did say it was cool, actually. And then I spent, oh God, I probably spent more time apologising for taking up his time by asking a question than I did actually asking the question. And, well, anyone who knows me knows that is pretty much me. I tend not to ask a question without apologising for being a bother first. It's who I am. I don't know where that tick has come from, but it's a tick anyway. And I'm like saying this like 100 million miles an hour, so he's probably like, what the fuck? And it is my go-to question, and it's been something that I've wanted to ask him for so long. And it was if he was going to come back and do theatre here in England again, because the last time, I want to say it was around 2010, 11. I know it was before I went to London. He did Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. He played the boyfriend or newly married husband to the visiting couple. And I think he won an award for it, actually. And I specified that because I know he loves Shakespeare. I know he's worked with Al Pacino. Yeah. I want to say it was on Merchant of Venice in New York, and so I know he loves theatre. I know he loves that aspect of the acting. So I asked him which Shakespeare play would convince him to come back and do theatre here, and I've got my, that's what it was. Sorry. I have my own ideas of what I want him to do. But he said Coriolanus. And yeah. The one I actually want him to do, and I've tweeted him so many times about it, is King Lear. I'm kind of glad I didn't put that bit, because oh shit, that's what caused it. I was thinking about asking him this question and saying, oh, and I've got my ideas, but I'd love to know what you want to do. And in my head he asked me what it was that I wanted him to do, and then I said King Lear, and he got offended, because obviously, you know, Anthony Hopkins has recently done it. I can't remember who it was I saw in 2004. I know Patrick Stewart was in the audience, and whoever it was incredible. But it is traditionally played by an older man. And if you think about it being in the 1600s, yes, there's a possibility that they'd be that old, but life expectancy wasn't, you know, what it is now. So I personally feel that descent into madness that King Lear has, and the childishness of wanting to have love demonstrated in the way that it is at the beginning of the play, would be really powerful with a younger man, and he is, you know, Harbour's in his 40s, so it would, I think it would give such a new lease of life and a new perspective on that play, and I just love to see him do it. And obviously I also have, I'd love to see Millie Bobby Brown play Cordelia. Certainly a couple of years ago, I'm not sure, she's still obviously got the acting chops, but I don't know whether she's now a little too old to do Cordelia based upon everything. But yeah, I was so worried about offending him. But yeah, so Coriolanus, I mean, I love Coriolanus. I've seen Coriolanus. Can't exactly remember what it's about. Betrayal, soldiers, Tom Hiddleston. Can't remember the other guy's name. He's just about to do City of Angels again, and oh my god, that's such a gorgeous play. But yeah, hell yeah. I know I have no power, not in this sort of thing, but I do know who I want to do it. I want Robert Icky. I think I've pronounced his name right. 2013, he did 1984. He's also done Mary Stuart, and he's about, hang on, I've written it down. He's about to do Oedipus with Mark Strong and Helen Mirren. There's no dates or anything, but it's going to be this year. But the one thing he did a couple of years ago was Oresteia, which is the story of Agamemnon. And oh my god, it was nearly 4 hours. It was nearly a 4-hour play with, I think we had like 15-20 minutes interval. It was cut up, but oh my, I felt like I was in there for like 10 minutes. It's such a glorious play. He did an incredible production, and I yeah, absolutely, hands down, that's who I want to do it. And then there's 3 places that I would think would be perfect for both the style and the production. Not perfect for the fans, but I have issues with fans in theatre. Says a fan in theatre. But it would be the Almeida, which is off West End. Gorgeous place. First place I went to see theatre in London, and the reason why I saw 60 odd plays. The Donmar, which is in the West End, that's where they have already had Coriolanus, and it worked. It was perfect. And the Bridge Theatre, which is stunning, and they do some amazing immersive plays. That's where I saw Julius Caesar, which is why my two cats are named Casca and Cassius. And I just, again, a much bigger theatre than the other two, but holy crap, how have I got to 11 minutes? I am literally Kevin Smith. Anyone who's watched the other one is going to understand. Of course, at least I got to the point a little quicker. I'd be a bit worried if they did an immersive one. I mean, yeah, fans would go with Paddington, the voice of Paddington, and Q from the new Bond. But I would be a bit worried about having him on the floor and having a pit with audience members. Yeah, just very quickly before I go, the whole issue for me with fans going to the theatre is how bitchy they get when they don't get what they want. So, for example, if the person's sick, oh, well, I only came to see this for that person, that's not fair, rah, 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 rah. Well, yeah, okay, you're probably paying a little extra for that, but when Hamilton and The Cursed Child are the prices they are these days, you cannot really argue that anymore. And you should, and it's the same thing about football for me, but you shouldn't be going to that sort of thing with expectations. Great. You should be going because you want that experience. It's the same reason why I ensure when I'm at the stage door, I get everyone to sign my book. And I will actually sacrifice the headline for that in some cases. But no, and you don't have a right to complain, because it shouldn't be about meeting that person. And then obviously if people refuse to come out of stage doors and sign, and it's just horrific. And not something I actually miss about London. I do miss the theatre though. I haven't been since I was in London, and I miss it. But I'm going to see To Kill a Mockingbird later on this year, which is an Aaron Sorkin play, the creator and director and producer of The West Wing, the amazing The Newsroom, and The American President, which is a precursor to The West Wing. So yeah, I met David Harbour today. So now I'm very exhausted. Sorry, I'm just checking on my cat. He's like all properly curled up. I'm very asleep. Bless him. I am gonna go to bed now, and probably not sleep. I'll probably do a bit of stuff. I've got like cutting up to do, and I have somewhere a little Lego figure of Hopper, and I've just gone and bought one of them deep frames that I'm now gonna put it into. And yeah, so I'm sorry, this one isn't any shorter. Well, it is, it's 5 minutes shorter, but yeah, well, at least everyone once they've listened to the whole "I met him," they can turn off. Alright, I love you all. I hope you have an amazing week. Send me good vibes and job getting wishes, because I don't like this not having a job. I know I've had plenty to do in the house, but I need a job. I need to feel useful again and not just doing an inanimate object. Yes, love you all. I will speak to you soon, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying these and I'm not boring you. Love you. Bye.